So how do you keep Monkey Tools up to date? Well, the short answer is it's actually pretty easy because Monkey Tools by default will actually call home to monkeytools.ca every 2 weeks and check and see if there's a newer version available. If there is, it'll prompt you to say, there's a new version available, would you like to install it? And if you say yes, it'll run the installer. When you restart Excel, that new version of Monkey Tools will be there. Now, how do we configure that if we don't want it to check every 2 weeks? Maybe we want it to look more often, or maybe we don't want it to check at all. Well, you have some options here. So I'm going to pop into the Options Monkey, which is where we can configure this. You'll find this right on the front page here. There's all kinds of useful information. The current release and publish date is the most recent build that has been published and is released on the monkeytools.ca site. The installed version is what you are currently running. So if you see that there's a newer release here, it might be time to check for an update. The last update check tells us the last time that your Monkey Tools phoned home to see whether or not there was a newer version. And you can see by default here, it is configured to check for updates every 14 days. Now you can run that out to be longer. If you only want to be bugged once every 30 days, you can dial that up. And if you don't want it to check for updates at all ever, you can set this to -1. And that will actually prevent it from doing any automatic update checks. But it also means you won't get notified of new features in any way. Now, what if you want to manually check for updates? Maybe you see that there's a newer version available here. I'm just going to set this back to 14 days, by the way. If I want to check and see, hey, maybe there's a newer version going on in this case and I'd like to install it, I can click Check for Update Now. This will run our little installer, which will go and check to see if there is an update. If it's available, it will then install it. Now, here's the thing. It didn't come back with anything because the installed version and the current release are exactly the same. However, if this were a newer version, it would then say, great, we'll install it for you. Okay, so overall, it's going to take care of it pretty much by itself. You'll see a message once every couple of weeks potentially. But outside of that, if you want to check manually, you can. If you want to disable it, you can do that too. We've built Monkey Tools to work best for the way that you work, so it is entirely at your option. Thanks for watching this episode of Using Monkey Tools. To get your own monkey, visit our website at monkeytools.ca. Or if you subscribe to Skillwave's Self-Service Business Intelligence Academy, you'll get a free annual pro license included with your subscription. And remember, Monkey Tools was developed to support better Excel and Power BI solutions. If you want to learn how to really master these tools, you should definitely check out our full course catalog at skillwave.training.